Hello, Ray Phoenix here. Welcome to Let's Play Ratchet and Clank Re-Up Your Arsenal, Part 17. Well, the Tyrannoids got turned into robots now, so they're a lot stronger, they're a lot tougher, they're supposedly a lot better, they're faster, they're smarter, but of course they still don't really stand much of a chance towards my Annihilator, one of the few weapons we have that's actually useful against them now. These enemies are a lot stronger now that they're robots. I mean, they technically were robots before, because a robot is really just something that mindlessly follows any instructions regardless of what they are. And these Tyrannoids were always just pawns on Dr. Nefarious' chessboard, but now they're actually, they're actually mechanical, abiotic robots now. So they are truly robots. They're not squishies anymore, which is what Dr. Nefarious keeps calling them, the squishies. They make us run this large gauntlet, so they just keep constantly shooting stuff. It's like, good God, look at all this stuff. I sometimes wonder how I was able to do this when I was a kid. I sometimes think maybe I was a better gamer when I was a kid. I doubt it. There are a lot of games I wasn't able to beat when I was a kid that I could beat today, and this is one of them. I never beat this game when I was a kid, but now I can play this game and I beat it all the time like it's nothing. I could beat this game in my sleep a lot of the time. Just got our flux rifle upgraded. The armor-piercing flux rifle is now powerful enough to destroy one of those Tyrannoids in one hit. Just pick them off, choo, one hit. Go like American Sniper on them. Like the American Sniper where he just goes after the bad guys. Remember a real-life friend disagreed with me that the American Sniper snipes down bad guys. So if he doesn't snipe down bad guys, then what does he snipe at? Good guys? And he disagrees that terrorists are bad guys. You see why I'm not his friend anymore. I'm his former friend now, which is why he's called Former Friend. Just gonna go tighten this bolt over here. It's one of those. This is another one of those, what do you call them, those refractor challenges, those refractor puzzle challenge things. It's always a lot of fun to just take your refractor out and shine the light at it over there and bend the light around too. You can use this as a weapon. Well, we've already seen this in Marcadia, where we've had this thing since Marcadia anyways, very early in the game. Oh, remember the good old days when we got to go to Marcadia? Now when you go back to earlier levels in this game, all the Tyrannoids are going to be robotic, even on Marcadia. It just turned all the Tyrannoids in the galaxy into robots now. So I guess playing Marcadia again is going to be, a bit more of a challenge. And this game is rich for replay value. You can go back to earlier planets in the game and play some of the challenges again and find stuff you weren't able to find earlier. This game is rich with replay value. It's really good. That's something I love about this game. Ratchet's going to realize something now. He's going to see, hey look, there's Dr. Nefarious and Lawrenson. Look, they have a Clank. How could we have a Clank and they have a Clank? Did they make more than one Clank? Why are there two Clanks? What happened? Is this some sort of experiment gone wrong? He's gonna think, okay, so why do they have a Clank there now? And then he's gonna realize something. He's been duped. He now feels like a frickin' idiot that he fell for Dr. Nefarious' evil scheme. He got duped by Dr. Nefarious, and now he's gonna send the fake Clank, which he calls Clunk, out to kill Ratchet. And Dr. Nefarious is proud of this, thinking, yeah, look at this. The greatest hero in the galaxy right now is Ratchet. Captain Quark is allegedly dead, so the greatest hero in the galaxy right now is Ratchet. And he fell for Dr. Nefarious, he fell for his evil scheme, his evil trick, his evil whatever you want to call it. He fell for this trick, yeah. The greatest hero in the galaxy is doomed, and we're left having to fight Clunk, the red-eyed robot Clunk. Yeah, he still needs to turn his eyes red over what he's gonna be doing, because he is one of the easiest bosses in the game. We've blasted him several times with this we call the Annihilator. Look where he took out like almost a quarter of his health, or about a quarter of his health, and we're just rapidly firing at him, destroying him. There was a way to get more bullets while we're in this, then I could have, then I could just finish him off easier if I had infinite bullets, like in that Twisted Metal cheat code that I've been doing, like in that challenge in Twisted Metal, where I just use unlimited ammo, and use unlimited homing missiles and see how fast I can get through the game. Flux Rifle does a lot in him too. Look, he has more than half of his health gone. Now he has two birds gone. Now he has only 90% of it left. You need 95%. 98% is gone. There we go. He has a sliver of his health left, and somehow he's going to die. Yeah, even though he had a sliver of his health left, he's just gonna still be dead. It's like the opposite of that Tyrannoid battle we were in earlier in Geonosis. Now Clank is coming back to us. We rescued the real Clank. And now we could go and fight off these forces on Metropolis, because Metropolis is yet another one of these countless war zones we're going into in this game, where we have to go and blast down the Tyrannoid threat, the Tyrannoid invasion. So I was going to go take this air taxi here, this free air taxi. Maybe it was already paid for by the Galactic Rangers, maybe some sort of like Galactic Rangers discount or something like that. We are members of the Galactic Rangers after all, and I'm pretty sure being members of the Galactic Rangers does have its perks. It's like a government job, so you probably get benefits, probably a good dental plan, maybe. Well, most of our robots, they don't really need a dental plan, really, but they'll probably give us a dental plan, and maybe some other benefits, like maybe save money on car insurance, but we don't have a car because we're Ratchet and Clank, we're far in the future, where it's all sci-fi and stuff like that. So we're going to be heading off to our battle zone, heading off to our own death warrant. It's not really a death warrant for us, it's more of a death warrant for the Tyrannoids we're going to be going against. No Tyrannoid has ever done a stand against Ratchet and lived to talk about it afterwards. Of course not, that will never happen. And Ratchet's, because Ratchet's pretty much, the battle Ratchet, the greatest soldier in the galaxy, the greatest warrior in more than one galaxy, actually. He also did study this in the Bogon galaxy, too, in the previous game. So he wants us to destroy those targets. You have a time limit to destroy those. It's kind of hard to figure out. I mean, if you understand the language of this game, or if you played the English version of this game before the English US version, which is what I've done a lot over the years, you kind of know what you're supposed to do here. Even if you don't speak the language, it's still somewhat easy to figure out what we're supposed to be doing. It's going and destroying this. There we go, destroying that thing. It's hitting the targets. I think they're marked in green as well too. Yeah, the green, because green indicates that they're a target on your map and there's enemies around, there's Tyrannoids guarding them. We can just blast down those Tyrannoids like they're nothing. And we still get experience points for doing this too. This is a great way to earn experience points, and we also win some bolts as well too. Just got 10,000 bolts for that. Not that's really a lot, because 10,000 bolts is nothing now that we have that legendary bolt grabber now. Oh, it's this stuff again, this routine again, where it's routine ritual thing again, where we always have to go into a battleground by jumping out of a ship. I'm just too lazy to land on the ground and deploy us there. Oh no, we have to jump out of the ship and just somehow glide, and Ratchet doesn't need a parachute or anything. Well, it's probably because he has Clank. I guess Clank kind of is his parachute rig, just allow him to glide to the ground like that there. Get our weapons ready and get ready to fight using my new favorite weapon, the Flux Rifle. Just go destroy those guys before they even come onto the battleground. They're all getting killed. They're just getting owned. Yeah, look, they all just got owned. Just blast that guy, blast that guy. Blast that one. There's one shot, one kill. But Ratchet's really kicking these. He's really destroying all these Tyrannoids. He's destroying them. And now that they're robots, that's more the reason to want to destroy them, because they're not real technically living things anymore. I mean, they used to be living things, but not anymore, so we can just go in and obliterate them. The Bio-Obliterator already obliterated their biology, so now we just go in and destroy their metallurgy components. I wonder what the galaxy would be like if it was ruled by Dr. Nefarious. I'm not sure what that would be like. Of course, we're never going to know about that, so we're not going to let that happen. We're going to take on Dr. Nefarious before he has a chance to rule the galaxy. I wonder if he'd also invade the Pogon galaxy, too. I wonder if that would be like. Dr. Nefarious and Ratchet and Clank going commando in that galaxy again. I wonder if we ever return to that galaxy in any of the later subsequent games. But I wouldn't know. I never really played any of the Ratchet and Clank games after the PS2 era. A few exceptions, and even then, those ones I didn't really play as much, so I don't really know about those as much. I mostly know about the PS2 ones, and that's pretty much it. Taking out the Plasma Whip again. Plasma Whip's not a really effective weapon, especially because it hasn't been upgraded once. It's very weak against these enemies. I'm just using it to build some upgrade points to it. It probably could be a lot better if it had. I completely forgot this weapon even existed. It's one of the first weapons we're allowed to buy in the game. Well, we get to Florana along with the N60 Storm, but of course the N60 Storm's also going to steal the show because it's one of the greatest weapons in the game. It's also one of the first weapons you're allowed to buy in the game. It's going to send a charge shot at them. Send a charge shot at these freaks, these freaky Tyrannoid things. Come on, Tyrannoids. Oh, look, 25,000 bolts. Yeah, it's a slightly better reward than what I got before. Yeah, I think I have enough bolts to buy some of those other weapons now that I wasn't able to buy earlier. But I think pretty soon some new weapons are going to get unlocked. Some of the better weapons in the game. Yeah, there's still a few weapons in this game that aren't available to buy yet. And those are some of the best this game has to offer. I'm just going to go and kill those Tyrannoids. Kill that Tyrannoid. I think now we're playing pest control pretty much. We're just going through each building and just eradicating all the Tyrannoids that are present. Those things aren't Tyrannoids, but there are still Tyrannoids present in these buildings. This part also reminds me a lot of Spyro 3. Remember there's a level in Spyro 3 where you played as that penguin guy, Sergeant Bird, and used to fly around these buildings with these rocket launchers and blast down all the enemies that are in there and collect stuff in them too. Yeah, this is a lot like Spyro 3 the more I think of it. Level design looks very similar. They probably had the same level designers or similar level designers. That might have been the case. They have these Tyrannoids around. They're essentially alien invaders, and we're essentially fighting off an alien invasion. I guess this game could also count as like one of those classic alien invasion games like Space Invaders or Galaxian or something like that. He's gonna be orbiting this. Now where's the remaining enemies? I guess it's just destroy all the red dots that are on your map. These red dots pretty much always mean enemies. And we're gonna eat these red dots like Pac-Man, just by shooting and blasting them. So there's no more red dots left, there's no more measles left, or whatever chicken pox, whatever sickness is going around these days on our radar. And I can hear them joking about stuff like, oh, I heard you one time you fell into some toilet somewhere and you woke up on our quad several days later. Yeah, no, I heard it was more than that or something like that. They're just babbling about crap like that, I think. I think we almost killed all of them. Just a few more hiding around here. Yeah, these Tyrannoid pests are really good at hiding it. And it also doesn't show you like what level they're at too. Like, is that above you or below you? The map doesn't really have like, the map doesn't really do much of like, like showing you like, it shows you kind of where it is, but it doesn't really show like, oh, is it above where you are? Or is it below where you are? I don't have to guess just by, I guess you can just easily guess by flying up and down to see, there, okay, now we destroyed this battleground. Ray Phoenix, signing out.